And now to the Distinguished Lifetime Achievement Award. We talked about Roots and Wings. Roots and Wings with a global impact. He was 9 years old when the Egyptian government, I told you I'm not gonna read the bios, when the Egyptian government nationalized private property in the totally misguided attempt to redistribute wealth in the country. His parents' successful business and everything they owned for that matter was confiscated, and they were left with nothing. No longer will he grow up as a privileged child. He was determined at a young age to become an American and developed a plan as a teenager to make his way here, with the first step being an undergraduate degree from the American University of Beirut, Rima, and my husband, and many others here. He captured the American dream, launched his business, Specified Technologies, Inc., STI, of passive fire protection in commercial buildings 34 years ago, amidst a global competitive market. Fixated on competing with giants, his approach and innovation technique placed his company in the top 4 in the world today in his field, becoming a giant himself. Defining success by contributing to his employees and community at large. His tenacious leadership, particularly in Teach for Lebanon, USA, has propelled it to great heights. A giant he is in business, in humanitarian causes, to his family, and to his friends. And he's probably the shortest giant I know. Let's take a look at the video to know him better.
I have 3 families, but don't worry, only 1 wife. Family is very important to me, and my immediate family has been a very big contributor to my success in many ways. In particular, my brother-in-law, Sam Jibara, has been a big brother, and my sister, Salma, has been a second mother at many stages of my life. They are both amazing godparents for our kids. Ida's sister, Sylviane, and her husband, Bud Zahil, have also played a big role in our lives. My wife, Ida, is the love of my life, my best friend, my advisor, and my travel companion. We got married in 1984. I could not have achieved what I did without her. Certainly wouldn't have Nicholas and Natalie, who give us so much joy and of whom we are so proud. My second family is my company, Specified Technologies, Inc., which I co-founded from scratch with a wonderful colleague, Jim Stoll, in 1990. We're in a very technical segment of the fire protection industry called fire stopping. Today, SCI is one of the top 2 players in fire stopping in North America, and we sell made-in-America products in some 50 countries. Our goal was to improve construction practices. We did all that, and our products are in some of the most prestigious projects in the world. But just as importantly, we wanted to be a company with a soul, the kind of employer where people look forward to coming to work and go back home as a better person. I know we have achieved that too, which is an important ingredient of our success. I'm very proud that to this day we have never had a layoff, and we have a compact with our people: if you do your job, we will move heaven and earth to protect it. My third family is Teach for Lebanon. I'm involved with or support many NGOs, but the education of children is particularly close to my heart. That comes from a very long tradition, going back to my great-grandmother, Warde Pharaon, and of course my parents. TFL was founded in 2008 and I became involved with it in 2009 at a time when it needed a lot of hand-holding and funding, and it remains a key cause for me.
In the darkest of times, Charbel's belief in the potential of every young mind has been a guiding light, and his involvement in Teach for Lebanon has been an authentic partnership. Throughout my previous journey as a CEO of Teach for Lebanon, I have been blessed to have him as an ally, offering invaluable advice, mentorship, and a listening ear.
أنا بعلم بمدرسة رسمية للبنات ببيئة شوي منغلقة وأنا بعرفها، بقد ما في بجرب أوقف حدهم للبنات، أعطيهم الصوت، خليهم يعرفوا إنه هن فيهم يكونوا بنات مستقلين، فيهم يكونوا عضو فعال بقلب مجتمعهم.
علمتنا أم السعاد إنه بنطلع ما لازم نخاف وقتها بدنا نطلع على المسرح. نكون قبضايا.
تيتش فور ليبانون لعبوا دور كبير بين الأهل والتلاميذ والمدرسة، يعني ما كان دورهم بس إنهم يعلموه، بكل شيء كانوا عم يشتغلوا، عم بيحلوا الأمور، حتى التلميذ اللي محروم ببيته يجربوا يعوضوا له بأكتيفيتي معينة، اللي عنده تقصير كمان يجربوا على الريكرياسيون يجيبوه، يعني قاموا بالعمل على أتمم واجب. بالفعل عملوا نهضة كبيرة بالمدرسة.
كنت أتعلم مدرسة حلبة، أستاذ جو كان أستاذي من 10 سنين. كان أيامنا بالصف نقضيها درس، بس كمان بطريقة كتير حلوة، ما كنا نحس بالوقت. كانت ساعاتنا حلوة كتير، نتسلى فيها وندرس أكيد. ما كنا نحس أبداً بهالوقت اللي عم ندرس فيه. ترك علي أثر كتير كبير ضل معي لهلأ.
This year, we want to have 100 fellows teaching in over 50 schools and impacting over 10,000 kids. And my challenge is to raise enough funds for it. I cannot thank enough our community and my family for all the help and support they have given TFL over the years. In particular, Ray Debani has been extremely generous from day one. He, Ghassan Saab, and I co-founded TFL US, which has raised millions of dollars since its inception in 2010. Members of the TFL US board have been active and generous, while members of TFL board in Lebanon have guided, protected, and grown TFL. Annie Gergi, our executive director, is doing a masterful job. A huge thank you to the Renee Moawad Foundation for honoring me. I'm very impressed with all that RMF does for Lebanon, and I'm looking forward to cooperation in the future between RMF and TFL in Lebanon. Many of you here tonight have encouraged me and supported TFL for many years. I'm most grateful to you too, my friends. But I am most thankful to my patron saint, Mar Charbel, who has been with me every step of the way. Voila, now you know much more about me than you have ever wanted to know.
Stage is yours.
Charbel, what can I say? Besides our friendship, I thank you for all you do to keep education a priority in humanity and for giving all these Lebanese kids a chance for a better future and also to hope for actually a future. So please accept this humble award, thanking you for all that you do, and indeed I hope we can have a partnership with you, with RMF, because we share the same values and the same goals. So congratulations.
What happened to the photographer?
Thank you so much. So, let me...
Why don't we do the actual photo after his remarks? Maybe by then we'll find the photographer. Let's do the remarks and then we'll do the photo. We'll do it after. Yes?
The banner of RMF.
We're really proud of you.
Let me say a little word. Well, first, thank you all for being here, but particularly, and first, congratulations to Adib. Adib, you and I have been friends for a long time, and every time I discover more about you, it's like peeling the onion. There's no end to it. I'm so proud to be honored on the same day as you. And I realize that I don't have 10%, I haven't done 10% of what you've done. But I'm still very proud to be with you on that same panel. I want to thank very much Nadia, Rima, Michelle. You're coming last. Your turn will come. For honoring me tonight, and particularly for giving visibility to Teach for Lebanon. It's very, very generous of the Renee Mouawad Foundation to do it at the same time as they are raising funds, and I highly, highly encourage you to contribute to what they do. They're an amazing foundation. But it's very generous of them to recognize another foundation at the same time. I also want to recognize a few major donors who are here tonight and who have helped Teach for Lebanon for many, many years. One of them is the Abraham Foundation. Tom, I know you're here someplace. Tom has been a supporter of ours for a long time, 10 years. He's been to Lebanon, he's visited the school, he even took Brito to Lebanon, who taught the kids how to do some creative stuff, paintings and all that. Some amazing moments. He's been many times. Tony and Sandy Tamer, thank you very much for all you've done over the years, for your generosity. Francois and Micheline Nader, thank you also very much. Been not just wonderful friends, but great supporters. And many of you here also have been wonderful supporters for many years, and I cannot thank you enough. Manal, you are not only a donor and a very good friend and a supporter of Teach for Lebanon with Rassan, but you are the best MC I could ever think of. And finally, just one last word about Teach for Lebanon and why it is so special to me and so close to my heart. You've seen the kids. These are kids mostly in remote villages of Lebanon who do not get good quality teachers, who are born and raised in families that have grown in the war, whose parents tend to be violent, whose parents tend to, the father often beats the mother. The father and the mother take it out on the kids. They don't get much love at home. They don't get any respect at home. What we do at Teach for Lebanon is not just teach them, we give them a lot of love. We give them self-confidence, assurance, and we give them hope. This is what the Renee Mouawad Foundation is all about. It's hope, and this is what Teach for Lebanon does, and this is why we're going to do things together. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.